Hi, I'm Captain Jack Bishop, and this is my son Chris Bishop.
And we're going to show you the proper technique to break some crab legs.
Captain Jack's is known for the best legs on the beach, and what we're really specializing in and have really since 1990 is an Alaskan crab, which has become a lot more famous lately by the Deadliest Catch, the show on television at the reality show. So this is really the deadliest catch that was caught this year in the 2-week period beginning about the middle of February. And even the boats that caught it sometime is on the box, but this was caught in February, processed in Alaska or northern Canada, shipped to Seattle, and then shipped to us down here in Florida for our summer use. Everybody's crab legs were caught in that 2-week period when they shot that television show. But that's the only time of the year that the Alaskan opilio crab is caught and processed. Yeah, the crab leg is put in a boiling water. This is a large steam kettle, 60-quart kettle, and we bring the crab back to a boil just to reheat it, because remember, it was already cooked when it was processed. So it keeps the meat from shrinking, and it keeps everything nice and moist, and the brilliant orange shell on the crab is still available so the customer can see it's the real quality Alaskan crab leg. The Alaskan opilio crab, and snow crab, is really famous because of its color. You see the nice brilliant orange, and then the sides of the leg with the claw. This is the pincher, and this meat in the claw is very special. But that's the unique part about this crab leg, is the color and the brilliant orange. Yeah, this claw right here, this is the, you know, people think this claw meat is very hard to get at because the shell is hard. So we give you a crab cracker to open up the shell, crack it, pull that meat out, and it's really the most moist, tasteful meat on the crab leg, the ones that's in the claw. And this leg is very hard too, but you can see by that, just brilliant, beautiful color orange. Okay, this is just where we bring them out from the kitchen, and they're nice, and we've already brought them to a boil, and so they're nice and hot. And then we just continue to refill out here with as we go, so that our customers will always get, as fast as they take them, we refill them, see? And they're nice and warm, and that nice juice is coming out of there. But that's part of what makes them so special, is the size of this leg and the hardness of the shell. What we really try to encourage is the proper procedure for eating and enjoying the Alaskan snow crab leg. And the most common thing that our guests will do, the very first thing they're going to do is go through the biggest leg that they can find, and the biggest legs are right there in the middle. So what we suggest you do right off the bat is break that leg off. And what they're going to do right away is eat some of that very great snow crab meat right off the edge of the leg. Now that's the hardest leg, and that's the one with the claw on it. So they won't do that right away because they can't break it. That's what's going to, so the next thing they're going to do naturally is go to the largest leg on the cluster. And here's where we suggest the proper way to crab and get your crab meat out of your crab leg. And the first thing to do is you break off this fin and pull out the tendon. By breaking that off, you loosen the meat up inside. Then you break off the leg on the other end of the leg and break that off. Now this is the trick about the Alaskan crab leg. The shell is brittle and allows you very carefully to get the meat out. And so then all you do is pull out the best part of the crab leg. The reason you did all this hard work was to get this beautiful Alaskan crab meat, and this is snow crab. Then you dip it in your butter and away you go. We're gonna do this two ways, this claw. First thing you do is you take the claw and break the leg off. But here's the claw. You have to break this claw again, and it's very easy with a crab cracker. And there's, see how the meat comes out? And there's the claw meat, most tender, best tasting meat on the snow crab. But most people don't even want to work at it because the leg is too hard to crack. So we put that over here, and we'll do one more just for the doing it over again. So you break the claw off, you break the leg off, and look at that nice meat in there. See, some people won't even eat that. Take this crab, the shell, take your crab cracker that everybody gets at Capt Jacks, just like that. Crack it in half. Pull that off of there. And there's the claw meat. And again, it almost all came off. And there it is, right in your hand. Dip it in butter. You have the best crab meat in the state of Florida.